to these two young scholars, welcome to the Striking Conversation Studios. And this is our first show in my show that I will be doing weekly with a variety of guests. Leadership Matters, a conversation with Superintendent Micheal Johnson. And in this, we'll just be highlighting different things about FAMU DRS, students, community, things that really make this the school that we are. So today is a really special day because this is a historic day, not just because it's the first official podcast, but what is even bigger than the podcast is that we have two young African-American male scholars that are our Valedictorian and Salutatorian, Mario Martinez, Donnell Jean, and just excited for this. I'm proud to sit down with you guys and just have a little bit of a conversation. How does that sound for you guys?
Amazing.
Sounds great.
All right, so we'll start off with you first, Mario. If you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you.
All right. Greetings. I am Mario Martinez, and I serve as your 2025-2026 Valedictorian. Some things about me that I enjoy doing. I love cooking. Cooking is one of my talents that I like to hone. Got inspiration from my mother and my brother, both excellent cooks, really important figures in my life. And I also like to, play video games, listen to music, I read comics, and I also like to play electric guitar. And the genres that I'm kind of into are metal, indie rock, alternative music, and stuff like that.
Nice. You were telling me that you guitar and you like a variation of music. Favorite artist?
My favorite artist as of right now, it's a band called Good Charlottes.
Good Charlottes?
Yeah.
Okay. What makes them, you just like the way they vibe out? Huh?
Love the way they vibe out. They captured that 2000s that 2000s kind of vibe to it.
Okay.
Perfectly.
Okay, well, thank you. And next, our salutatorian scholar, Donnell Jean. So, Donnell, tell us a little bit about you and what makes you tick.
Greetings, I am Donnell Jean. I serve as the 2025-2026 Salutatorian. Things I do or my hobbies. I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy watching movies. I also make music on the side. I enjoy making music. I get it from my dad. My dad has always been like making music. We always freestyle when we was younger. In GMC, old GMC, we would always freestyle, and he got me involved in like wanting to do content because he also has his own podcast, things like that. Right. And also, I work a cookout. Just gotta give me a little change.
Get a little change. Okay.
Yeah, and I also enjoy sports too. I enjoy being active, going to the gym.
Nice.
Things like that.
And you also on the football team here at FAMU DRS. Had a setback though.
Yeah.
Injury twice, wasn't it? Was it once or twice?
It was once.
Okay. Okay, and then freestyle. You gonna freestyle for us? Hip hop or hip hop? You don't stop. Rock it to the bang bang boogie. Say jump the boogie. Okay. Well, we won't freestyle right now, but we maybe towards the end of the show. Really, with excellence and effort being one of our focuses, we have many that we focus on. Val and Sal, Valedictorian, Salutatorian, are earned through consistency, hard work, dedication, but also we want you to be well-rounded students, as you guys were talking a little bit about. So other than, the guitar, any other extracurricular that you do outside of FAMU DRS that just makes you who you are, the brilliant minds?
Well, I am a member of Rock Hill Missionary Baptist Church.
Okay.
I'm part of the youth program, and usually I help volunteer in different activities such as back-to-school drives to help give supplies back to the community so that they can prepare to go back to school. And we also, of course, host service. I would sometimes do public speaking over there, read scriptures, usher, things of that nature. And I truly love my members to death.
Man, you guys, I wish I would have been half of who you are at your age. You're killing the game. So remember, DRS will need a superintendent one day. So keep that in mind. Donnell, anything else you do outside of you? You do your music, you do sports, you cook out at Cookout. Anything else?
I go to church, but I don't.
You go to church.
Yeah, I go to church. I'm a member of my church. I do volunteer sometimes. I'm at the Dream Center.
Oh, nice.
Things like
nice.
that. Yeah, but besides that, I told you everything I pretty much do.
Okay, good. Well, we are truly blessed to have had you guys here at DRS, and not just for what you do academically, but just who you are as model young men. You truly are. And it makes me very proud as your superintendent to say that I'm your superintendent. So with that being said, I have a tag I always say, and I'm incorporated into my podcast, is I just want to get to know a little bit more about you. So that's what this is all about. So I'm going to shoot off just a few questions, no order. Whoever would like to answer it can answer it. And if I need to follow up, I'll just say, well, tell me a little bit more. But academics, talk to me about why academics are so important to you guys.
Well, I believe that academics is so important because being an educated black man in today's society is something that is really something to be proud of.
Amen. So
it's always good to chase your education. It helps improve your chances of having a successful future. Not saying that academics is the only road to success, but it's a very direct one.
Right.
A very direct one. And I also am inspired to pursue my academics at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. That's the college that I choose. And so is Donnell.
Oh, okay.
We're both going to be rattlers for the
You
next
go
4
from
years.
baby rattlers to grown-up rattlers. I love it.
I have my mother graduated from FAMU with a bachelor's in nursing, and my brother with a master's in public administration and bachelor's in criminal justice. And of course, they both are very important figures in my life. And my brother, just to throw this in there, he works for the NBA now. So
oh wow,
he is
nice.
a living, breathing example in my family to show that education can take you a long way.
It can. I always tell folks, and we talked about this a little bit before today, is the stigma that being black and smart, and especially male, is not cool, but it's the new cool to me. So, and I think you said something very important, and Donnell, I want you to kind of answer this as well. But what I will say that I love hearing is when you talk about how well and what education can do for you, because I remember when I was younger, I used to always hear folks, and they would tell me when I was going off to college, like, it doesn't matter, you can go to college and not get a job. Well, I'm not going to college to get a job. I'm going to college to learn what to do and how to do it, and to get an experience that you can't get anywhere else, especially at an HBCU. So thanks for sharing that. Academics, why is it so important to you, Donnell?
I believe academics is so important to me because I think power is knowledge, or knowledge is power. And academics, college, some people say that college is a waste of time. But I think college, actually, my mama told me that. She taught me that college is actually useful because you meet some lifelong friends from there and some connections. Like, college can change people's lives. You might have a job, and somebody in college, you could call them up, and they could potentially get you with a job interview, or somebody could help you, stuff like that. And I also think the more you know, it don't hurt to learn a little more, because people learn every day, and you could use that to your day to day.
Right. So. Well, I can tell you one thing. For me, college got me a wife.
Yeah.
Hey, so don't do you. But it opens up. It is so good that you guys are so understanding of that, so young into your education, higher education career, because it is about opportunity, and you'll meet lifelong friends that you'll have forever in college. Folks that I met in college, I talk to them more than I do people that I grew up with, right in my community. So having that thought is excellent. So let me ask you, I have another question. What have you guys done so differently than other folks? You had to be different. To be the Val and the Sal, you have to be different. What did you do that pretty much made you a standout scholar that you are? What habits did you do? I mean, I know you had to study, but what did you do that made it so different for you than other students? And not dissing other students, but to make you guys the standout scholars you are. Donnell.
I want to say as me, I want to give credit to my mama because my mama made sure I was on my word. She stayed on me. So I don't think I'm really salutatorian. I say she's the salutatorian.
No, that's dope, man. That's dope.
She's the one that pushed me. She always stayed on me, and she sacrificed so much to keep me to be where I'm at. So I just genuinely think it's her, the reason I'm.
I thank you for that because every graduation speech that I do, I always ask the graduates to stand up and turn around or whichever way we're facing and identify their family and just tell them thank you. So great. Mario, what about you?
I don't believe I'm necessarily that different from everyone else because I think anyone can learn and knowledge is accessible to anyone. It just, the difference between one another is the dedication and the amount of effort that they put into their studies. Yes. And of course, I also like to thank my mother and my teachers and everyone who supported me because they made sure I was on it. I've always had high expectations for me all my life, and I'm glad I'm finally here to fulfill them.
Okay, Mario, great answer because, we're not any better. You're not any better, but it's a work ethic, and learning how to work through. But with that said, it's not always perfect. So talk to me about, what challenges and how do you overcome those challenges? You don't become the valedictorian or the salutatorian and not have challenges. You had to have some grit and some resiliency. So what did you do? Was it something you did to overcome those challenges? You're studying, and I know dual enrollment, correct, is a challenge at times. How did you overcome your challenges?
Well, when things get hard, I'm a big believer of my faith and faith. Okay. So I would talk to my mom, and my mom encouraged me to pray and ask God.
Your mama's a prayer. I know your mama.
She encouraged me to ask God, so I just asked God to show me a way, allow me to remember what I already know and just bring it to my mind. And I also, I try to work hard because my mom instills that in me to work hard, and my dad. So I just try to work hard and just keep God close. So
okay, Mario.
Similar to him, I do believe in my faith as well. Every single exam, every single big assignment, every single big speech, always pray to God to give me guidance, make sure that I'm on my task and everything is gonna go well. But the biggest thorn in my side that's been with me all my life has been a procrastination problem, which is something that I know millions of others have.
Sure.
Motivation to do things and things of that nature. But what kept me from succumbing to that flaw was my faith and my family and all the support that I've had. Because every time I think I'm gonna do bad, I just remember that I have people to make proud.
Right. Well, it sounds like what I'm hearing from both of you, faith plays a big part with challenges, correct?
Amen.
Okay. Is it something that you utilize for all of your challenges or some of it, or how do you tap into your faith?
For me, I use it for all my challenges. I use it for everything. Like, I know I got a bunch of work on, but like right now, I try to involve him more in my life and all parts of my life, because without him, I'm nothing. So I got to give credit to everything I do, pretty much.
That's beautiful.
Of course. I don't lean on him just for emergencies. I always pray every night, every morning. Always got to give thanks to the Lord. And of course, he's always been there for me. Every single test that I've feared that I may have not done so well on, I prayed, and he always pulled through. Yeah, I haven't gotten lower than an A on any of my dual enrollment classes.
Man, I should have been praying a lot more in school. Huh? But what I will say though is that's phenomenal and just shows how well-rounded you guys are, that you know that there's something bigger than you and better than you that has the key to all your questions. Let me, as student leaders, and I both know you guys are student leaders and examples for our whole, not just for students, but for our whole FAMU DRS community. How do you guys encourage other students to kind of not follow you, but follow the path? Because you guys are trailblazers now. You know that, right? To the Val and Sal, the class of 2026, people will forever talk about those two young men. So you guys are blazing a path. So how would you encourage your classmates or the 11th grade class that'll be moving into their senior class? What would you encourage them to do, and how would you encourage them?
How can I say this? This is like close to what my senior quote is. You can do anything that you want to do. You just simply have to want it bad enough. Okay. So motivation plays a very big part in you wanting to succeed and move on. And another thing that we have left behind as an example for people to follow is I am the president of FAMU DRS's National Beta Club. Right. He is vice president. We all organized a blanket drive donation of 275 blankets back to the community, such as Griffin Heights.
That's right.
And Refugee House and much more. And this Monday, we received a proclamation from County Commissioner Carolyn D. Cummings. Right. And that leaves an example of what community involvement can do for you.
So you just are being that example. Donnell, anything to add?
I would say to keep going and to not give up. And I would say make sure you have a community behind you. Because I believe it takes a village, because it's only so much you can do by yourself. But when you have people that support you, it motivates you to keep pushing, and it motivates you. They're going to make sure you stay on top of your work and not give up, and because they expect more than what you expect of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? There's no difference in you guys as students, as us as old folks, however you want to chime in, because we all need a tribe behind us. And we all need not only a tribe, but a tribe that also has some cheerleaders in it. And, and people who can see. Sometimes we can't see what's in us. It sometimes takes other folks to see it, to recognize it. We know what we're built of, but sometimes it takes other folks to pull that out of us. So continue to lead on that tribe, and even when you are at college, add 2 or 3 people to your tribe, because you'll lose a few, but then also there's opportunities to gain a few. So shifting, you guys talked about vice president and president.
I'm president, he's vice.
Oh, I'm so my bad. President, just vice president. I got it right, Mario. One of the things that stands out about this moment with you two is that you seem like, you have a relationship. So when did you guys become DRS students, and then when did you guys formulate a friendship, a brotherhood between the two of you?
Well, I've been on the road here since the first grade.
Okay.
And I've known Donnell since elementary school, and man, he always makes me laugh with all his jokes and stuff like that. But when we really connected, start talking outside of class, hanging out and stuff like that, I would say that was during late middle school, so around 8th grade. Right. So that's when we started hanging out, playing the game together, having conversations and stuff like that. That's when we really connected. And of course, as my friend, I am so proud to see you here, man.
Appreciate
honestly.
you.
All right, man. That's the example, man. Donnell, anything to follow up? And then I have a follow up question to that.
Well, yeah, I've been attending Rattler Nation since 4th grade.
4th grade, okay.
Yeah, 4th grade. I'm not an original, but hey, I was here for.
Well, we all are original because who we are. But I get what you're saying. 4th grade.
I've been here since 4th grade, and like he said, we really got became friends late middle school, 8th grade, and then it just went on from there.
Wow. So let me ask you. I was, in the STEAM lab for the announcement of the Val and Sal. And actually, I was sitting, I think, between almost in proximity to both of your parents. And you had no idea that you were going to be named, or well, how did it feel, first of all, to hear your name called as the Val and Sal, and then when you heard his name called and your name, having this friendship, how did you feel, first of all, about it for you, and then when you heard your friend's name called as well? Donnell, you want to start it?
Yeah. When I first heard my name, I was surprised. I was genuinely surprised, but then I felt proud of myself and all the like work that I've been doing and people that's been supporting me. And when I heard that my friend Mario, when he got Val, well, I knew he had Val.
You knew it?
Yeah, I've been knew it for months. I knew it.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
Cause I just knew he was the first.
You know he was Michael Jordan, huh?
Yes.
You had to be Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
That's right. Play the role, man. Go ahead.
I knew he was first. So when they called his name, I was just happy for him because especially because it's my homeboy, somebody I know since for years, and I was just proud of him because I knew all the work he put in and the things that he sacrificed. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I was I was a little shocked to be valedictorian because, it's a really big title, really big thing for me to carry. And when I heard that Donnell was salutatorian, I was honestly not surprised too, because he works hard, make sure he maintains good grades in his dual enrollment classes. He's always on top of it. Miss Jean is always supporting him, pushing him to do better and do more. So I was just, it was a good day.
Good. Yeah, it was. And, the first thing I remember sitting going like, wow, two young men. It just, you're breaking all kind of stereotypes. And I just appreciate it because I have been able to watch you guys from, I've been your superintendent now since you were leaving elementary school. And so just to have watched how you guys have matured and grown up and then end up on the college campus, dual enrolled and coming back every day and handling your business and being an example. I'm so proud to call myself your superintendent for the work that you've done. As we're moving close now to graduation and this legacy of DRS that you're taking with you and leaving behind, there's also a lot of emphasis now on providing help to support to get you to succeed. So just a couple of questions looking towards the future. Have you thought about what this means? Let me ask you this in the moment, rather. What does this mean to you to be the valedictorian, salutatorian for FAMU DRS? Have you thought about that? And just how huge of Mount Rushmore that is for you guys. I mean, and for us as a district. So have you thought about what that means and how does it feel to you?
Well, definitely. First thing that I feel when I think about being valedictorian and him being salutatorian is that we have big shoes to fill. Being valedictorian and salutatorian means that we have our dedicated studies to having academic success. It really paid off, and we've definitely achieved these titles through hard work, and this makes me feel as if like I'm prepared for the future of my life. I'm prepared to further expand on my educational prowess at FAMU, and it makes me proud, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little stressed.
Okay, I get it. A little stressed. Donnell, anything else to add?
Yeah, being salutatorian, being valedictorian, that means I think it's like good, and I'm proud that we did it, and I think it means that we should keep going with anything. Right. Yeah, like we're here, we made it, but if anything, that should motivate us to keep going and to keep pushing the limits, and it should inspire others to do this. And when I found out that we were like the first 2 male to be Val and Sal, it was it made me feel good because we're doing things that's out of the norm, and we're like making history, and it's just inspiration towards others that want to try to achieve this too also.
Yeah, I think both of you, we couldn't have asked for better representation. And your whole class is phenomenal. So by no means to minimize anyone, but just to look at who you guys are, what you believe, and the example that you have been here at FAMU DRS. One question, and it doesn't matter what people think about you, but with that being said, what would you hope people would say about you as you leave and go up on to the hill? What would you hope they would say about you?
Well, I don't, doesn't really matter to me whether others would like to talk good or bad about me, but one thing that would definitely make me happy if people were to look at me and realize that they can do it too. That they can also be just as successful as we are, that they can also be valedictorian, salutatorian, that they can also work hard and it will show off with everything that they've done. So an image that I want to leave for people to look at is something that makes them more confident in themselves.
Okay. Donnell?
I would want to leave. I would want to leave that. You can be here and still be yourself. You don't have to change yourself or be like it's straight just hard like you're in the books 24/7. Like you can still be yourself, because I'm known as what people say I'm like more of like a class clown or whatever. But Mario can say that. But I get my work done also. I may joke around sometimes, but I'm also like get my work done so people can really be themselves, and they can they don't have to be so serious all the time. It's just as long as they pay attention, do good in school, and be respectable towards others.
Yeah, that's a philosophy that Donnell, that I follow. I always tell people when I was a teacher or elementary, middle school, high school principal, I've always said, now superintendent, I get to define my superintendency. The superintendency doesn't get to define who I am. And so, you guys see some days I feel like rocking a suit. Some days I feel like I got on my New Balance today. And so hold on to that and always define you. Don't let jobs or titles or people define you. So I'll give you that free little pearl so you'll know a little bit more about me, but I do believe in that. Just what are you guys looking forward to in this next chapter? I mean, we'll cry on graduation day together and high five and, wipe each other's, we ain't gonna wipe each other's nose. We'll cry. But what are you looking forward to most in this next chapter?
I would say I'm looking forward most to new experiences, and I'm looking forward towards connections, and connections and meeting new people, because these people like in college, like they could change your life in the future. So you never know, they could help you, and I'm looking forward to just learning and experiencing new things in life, because like my dad said, college is like the preview towards the real world.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's giving you a window. Okay.
A window.
Yeah, similar to him, I do look forward to networking with other people and making good connections so that we may be able to work together, because, of course, we have building connections is a very important thing to do in college. And I look forward to the college experience. I look forward to, having fun, making new friends, attending events, learning a bunch of new things, and things of that nature. And I look forward to furthering my education the most out of everything else.
Good, because it's going to be the best time of your life. Remember, this bald head guy told you it's going to be the best time of your life, and make it the best time of your life. So as we kind of come, putting a bow on this, and I told you, I always say, I just want to know a little bit more about you. That's it. I use my Arkansan twang. I just want to know a little bit more about you. So I'm going to throw out some words, and then you can just each one respond. So if Mario goes answer the first, then Donnell, and then we'll go to the next one. Okay. All right. Cool. Describe FAMU DRS in one word.
Oof.
Oh.
You gonna go? I go.
I'll go. If I were to describe FAMU DRS in one word, that would be unique.
Unique.
Family.
Family. So unique family. Okay. Favorite teacher. Okay. I know that's a tough one. Favorite subject.
I would have to go with African American history.
African American history. That's fair.
Well, in high school it was math, but college made me change my answer from math.
Anything but math. Huh?
So favorite subject, I'm not gonna lie, I know it's not a subject, but lunch. That's my
Well,
favorite.
oh man, you want some snacks, man?
Yes.
Snacks. Okay, we'll say snacks for you.
Snacks.
Favorite FAMU DRS memory.
Ooh, that's a big one right there.
It has to be in the school.
Just your favorite. Yeah, it's connected to DRS.
That's a.
I'd say any. Oh, that's one word.
Go ahead. No, you can just curious.
Okay, any time where other
Go
students,
ahead, shoot. Man.
any time where other students are testing.
Long as it's clean.
Yeah, I know. I got any time where other students is testing and our class is in the gym and we all hang out in the gym. That's
So
that'd be my
hanging
favorite
out
place.
with your
So
okay.
gym.
I would say like the field trips when we were all together, when all of my class was together. No, I would say eighth grade field trip, because that's when we couldn't go to university because the bus broke down. So we was spending time together at the school, and then we went to Gainesville. To,
Oh
Dave
yeah,
and
I
Buster's.
remember that, the Dave and Buster's. Yeah,
that was.
I'm surprised y'all didn't say Grad Bash.
Well, let me tell you about Grad Bash. Them lines were killer, man. Like
Yeah.
Oh, so if it wouldn't have had as many lines, maybe.
maybe, but there were
Okay.
23,000 students in that park. So
Oh,
it was
wow.
ridiculous. Feet was
Yeah,
killing
see, the
us.
one time I went, it wasn't as packed, so you could just walk on and get on them. But that's fair. Thank you. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Yep.
FAMU or Bethune-Cookman?
FAMU.
Okay, that was quick. FAMU. Okay, I'm just making sure. Making sure.
No shade, no
Okay.
shade, no shade.
No shade.
No
No
shade.
shade. Basketball, or football.
Basketball.
Basketball.
To play football, to watch basketball.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Now this is by far my family answer this quick for me. Burgers or hot dogs?
Burgers.
That's me, man.
Shout out
Give me a
Cookout Burgers, by the way.
Man, you can't be doing no shout outs in here. Wait, Cookout, y'all owe me some money if y'all use it. Okay. All right, so burgers. Sweatshirts or sweatshirt or a quarter zip?
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Quarter zip here.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I like quarter
Yeah,
zip.
I don't know.
I like
often.
them. They got about.
Now I'm gonna see if this is within your age. If y'all still know about this, Kool-Aid or a Coca-Cola soda.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Donnell. He's thinking about it.
When it comes to food. Ooh. You said Coca-Cola or Kool-Aid?
A soda, any brand, but
Gotta go soda.
soda.
Ain't nothing wrong with a good Sprite.
Yeah.
I know it was Sprite. but
I
give
gave
me
up
some
with soda a
Kool-Aid.
long while ago.
Yeah, but my Kool-Aid, my family says is like syrup, so
Yeah, it's just
I have to hook it up.
it's too much.
Okay, grape or red? Kool-Aid.
I gotta go neither on both.
Yeah.
Neither?
I'm a blue type of person.
I'm
Oh.
green.
Okay, well, just ask. Favorite color?
Black.
Black?
It was red, but I have to say black now.
Was red, black.
Yeah, it was red.
Yeah, why you change your mind?
Okay, what?
Because red, I was a little, everybody favorite color is either blue or red. I was like, let me choose a different color that like stands that's different or like that's not red or blue. So I just chose black because I think it looked good. Now I mainly have black clothes, so
Yeah.
Okay.
that's why I chose.
Black.
Hot
What
weather,
that
cold weather?
Cold.
Cold?
I
Cold all the
say cold because you can when it's hot outside, it's only so much you can do. Especially when it's indoors, it's only so much you can do when you.
Yeah, I agree. I like cold coming from Colorado, because I think you can dress better in the cold. For me,
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
just
Not a clothing option.
that's just my theory.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite car. You could get any car. Which one?
A free one.
That's
A
real.
free
That's
one?
real.
I'd take you up on that. A free
Hard
one.
for that.
A free one, but you better get some money because you have to put gas in it.
Oh,
See, I'm-
Gas will get you. But okay. Hey, guys, I want to thank you so much for, first of all, let me say this, for all that you have done in the years that I've been able to serve you as your superintendent. So that's one. And then I think the another big one is being model students and showing all of our school community, but specifically our younger African American male students that are coming in behind you, that you can have swag and be smart. You can be original and be smart and intelligent, because you guys have changed a narrative, or are changing a narrative that is not always talked about. And so I appreciate what you guys have done and what you are doing and what you will become. And so as we close out, I'll give you each the final word, because guess what I believe? I got to know a little bit more about you. Any closing words?
Well, to anyone that's watching this, let this be an example that you can do whatever you want, despite the circumstances. The only thing that is stopping you from doing anything is yourself and your mentality. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Thank you, Reverend.
And what I gotta say is just to keep going and make sure you keep a village behind you, because that's a big important part of your life, and they're gonna make sure you succeed, and they're gonna help you believe in yourself more than you believe in yourself. So yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. For everyone else, I hope, if anything, you've learned a little bit more about these young men. And as superintendent, I really believe leadership matters. And thank you. And thank you to my hard-working production team that is helping this come to life. And I look forward to sitting down with many other people, adults, community folks, maybe some of your favorite teachers. And so this is just the kickoff. And so I thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for being the very best part of FAMU DRS. Thank you guys.